people, what is up? Welcome back to our channel. Once again, it's me, your bearded bro, QuickSilver 15, back with another video. And today we'll be going back into the continent and exploring again the world of The Witcher via Netflix prequel to the series. And of course, we're talking about Witcher Blood Origins. So if you've never seen the Witcher original series, that is really not a requirement. Although Jaskier Dandelion does make a brief cameo in the beginning and near the end of this series. Of course, we do see some important characters that hasn't been revealed yet in the main series, and yeah, let's dive right into it. Blood Origin starts where this mysterious elf woman approaches Dandelion in the midst of a battle, and yeah, she goes to him and tells him the story of the Seven, which probably inspire him to write songs about them to remind the Scoia'tael of what they are fighting for. In Witcher Blood Origins, we are taking back pre-conjunction of the spears. So if you don't know, the conjunction of the spears is what merged the monster dimension, the elf, the Scoia'tael dimension, speaking of like the elves, the dwarves, the gnomes, and all that, merging with the human world, and now it's all just one world where everyone's at war. Of course, the humans hate the elves and the Scoia'tael, and of course there are monsters, so witchers. That is essentially, so we're taken way back where before Eredin becomes the king of the Wild Hunt, and yeah, we get to see how the conjunction happened, and we get to see like there are these the obelisks from the series which caused everything. So talking about the cast, no one really stands out, maybe just Shellyo. Of course, she is an amazing actress. She is Skian, an Asian elf. Not really sure if there are other races for elves, but yeah, apparently there are now in the Witcher series. So yeah, she is part of the Ghost Tribe, and she is probably one of the best characters in the series. Mini-series, of course. Of course, there is Dandelion. Less than 5 minutes he's on screen. He was kind of cool, of course. Joy Bately is awesome as Dandelion. So the story isn't so amazing. There are actually only 2 characters you should take note of if you've been following the Witcher series, and that is Avallac'h and Eredin, because you know most of the main characters are dead or not included in future stories anyway. So you know, spoilers, they do introduce Avallac'h and Eredin and their origins and how they came to be, but I think Eredin's story arc is a bit weak and not really interesting at all, since he is supposed to be the main villain. They did to him, he just comes out batshit crazy from another dimension, and it's, I don't know, it's not really super villain origin material for me yet. Maybe there will be a season 2, maybe not, but we'll see. Overall, the story is, you know, okay. In the color grading department, I think overall Witcher Blood Origin is a bit more vibrant than the Henry Cavill Witcher universe. Of course, sadly he has departed the show. One thing I do want to talk about is sadly they did not take this opportunity to actually reveal Liam Hemsworth as Geralt of Rivia yet. So yeah, I think they could have shot a bit of a scene with him and Jaskier or whatever, I don't know, because they did show Ciri before the fall of Sintra, and they did show Avallac'h watching her, and of course if you have been following the books, you know how this will eventually play out. But yeah, we won't spoil anything up until then. But yeah, a lot of the main characters are, you know, forgettable. I think the bard female character was okay. The main character elf witcher dude is okay too, I guess. And then there's this female. I did not remember their names all throughout this film because, you know, again, they aren't really part of the books. Yeah, I didn't really think I would care about them after this series. So yeah, there's this cool female dwarf character. I think most of the main cast, the 7, is a bit cool, although the 2 mages weren't that impactful. They did play a major role near the end of this series, but apart from that, you know, not really spectacular, you know. I would say Yennefer is still the go-to mage for the Witcher series. So overall, the story was a bit interesting. There was this coup of the Empire and the murder of the clans, and then the revenge quest of the 7. It is actually kind of a Last Samurai, or 7 Samurai vibes. Actually, it is exactly 7 Samurai vibes going on with the Blood Origins. So yeah, I'm taking off points for, you know, copying 7 Samurai because it is, you know, 7 Ronin-like individuals on a revenge quest against the Empire. So also Star Wars. Yeah. The story, nothing too spectacular. They did introduce, quote-unquote, the first Witcher, which is a failed experiment. Again, well, in the games, I'm not sure if it's canon in the books, Witchers were created by a mage called Alzur. Yeah, we have yet to see him. I would love to see that story. You do get to play it in Rogue Mage, the card game version, but yeah, I would love to see that play out in TV form, although I'm not sure because, you know, the writers for the Witcher series so far are all over the place. They're really being liberal with the source material, and yeah, I think a lot of fans are disappointed about it. And even me, I'm quite disappointed. Doesn't really surprise me that Henry Cavill departed from the series because of this, maybe, though it's not confirmed, and hopefully they do pull it back on track. I'm still on the fence about Liam Hemsworth. Again, we were on the same boat as Henry Cavill when he was like, I'm committed to, you know, how long, whatever it takes the Witcher series goes on for, and it's kind of disappointing that he left the project as it is, and talking about pushing forward with Superman, and then not pushing forward with Superman, and then Warhammer. So again, it's a bit confusing, and I hope there's a chance for us to get him back because it's probably one of the main reasons a lot of the fans are watching the series, and because it's definitely not because of the story, sadly, because, you know, the story of the continent and the Witcher world is really cool and really awesome, and it's worth exploring. And of course, nothing really translates 100% from the book onto screen. We would love to see a version where it is a lot more faithful to the source material. So going back to Witcher Blood Origins, it's a meh series. It's you know, you don't really need to watch it. Doesn't really add anything, again, aside from, well, Avallac'h was there, and then Eredin was there, although, you know, it doesn't really make them into anything because Avallac'h was on screen for like 5 minutes and Eredin just goes batshit crazy in another dimension. So again, not really character development, zero. Doesn't really do anything for the main series. So Witcher Blood Origin, I think it's okay if you want to watch it, but you know, we're giving it a 5 out of 10, so a bit of a low grade. What do you guys think? Have you seen Witcher Blood Origins? Let us know what you think down in the comments below. And as always, it's me, your bearded bro, QuickSilver 15, signing off. Peace.